In Winsboro now, the South Carolina Railroad Museum kicking off another season of its Blue Granite Express. The historic train ride is giving visitors a chance to experience a piece of South Carolina's railroad history. News 19's Megan Douches takes us aboard.
The South Carolina Railroad Museum doesn't just house trains and train cars. You can also ride the rail. Right now I'm on the open air car of the Blue Granite Express, which has been running for over 20 years, and it's ready to take on another year this summer. The Blue Granite Express is already underway this summer season, taking passengers on a journey through a historic part of Fairfield County.
We're telling the history of railroading, but we're naturally telling the history of South Carolina and the Southeast in terms of how they were utilized, where they were located, when they ran, how they ran.
Pat Walker oversees railroad operations at the museum. He says the train runs along a rail line that dates back more than a century and helps tell the story of an industry that helped shape the region.
The railroad has been here since 1883. It was used to haul granite rock, some crushed stone and some monument stone out of several granite quarries 5 and 10 miles down the track.
Passengers can see remnants of that history while learning about the communities and industries that grew along the rail line. And those are some of the things you'll see along your way.
It goes from Rockton across 321, it goes down to some other locations, Greenbrier, and then down to the old Ryan Quarry site.
The 90-minute ride includes a narrated tour, giving passengers a closer look at the history of the railroad and its impact on South Carolina.
Tickets for the Blue Granite Express are $19 for the coach, but I wouldn't recommend riding, especially in the summer, the coach. It's nice to see, but I would ride the open air car. We have an open air car that holds about 45 people, and tickets for that are $25.
There is also an option to rent a caboose. However, the historic rail cars have been preserved to reflect their original design and are not equipped with air conditioning. Museum leaders say the experience is about more than just riding a train. It's about keeping a piece of South Carolina history alive for future generations. Reporting in Winsboro, Megan Douches, News 19, WLTX.
Very cool stuff there. I have to mark that on my calendar. You can catch the train every Saturday at 11 a.m. or 2 p.m., excluding the 4th of July, and then it'll happen until September 5th. Very cool stuff.